Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Roman Post here with some more OPBR tier lists. Now, you guys have been asking for them for a while now. It's been a couple months, and I actually waited an extra month compared to what I normally do it. But we're going to go over the Defenders tier list for the season. We've gotten a variety of new Defenders to come out. A lot of them are top tier, so remember, this is all my opinion, my personal experience. Do not hate me. You can fight for whoever you want. That is fine. I'm not going to argue with you. But let's dive in. Let's look at some tier lists. Let's see where and who is the best defender. I'm gonna be honest, this is gonna be interesting because I'm kind of, I don't know, we'll see, we'll find out. Alrighty, you guys, first up we have our girl Hina Swan. Apparently Hina Swan. Hina can actually, like, even during Roger, like, Road and meta, she was actually able to sit there and kind of bamboozle. Like, you could, if you get your combo, like your skill 2, which you cage them, and then you skill 1, and you slam them, you could actually, like, do them pretty well. I think I'm gonna put her B or C tier. I'm not sure yet. I think she's fine at B tier. I'll figure out. I'm gonna see, because you can go, you used to be able to go Grand Line and stuff. Honestly, with all these reds becoming a thing, she doesn't heal, so, like, the anti-heal is not a big deal for her. But she just doesn't have the damage reduction. Like, Step-Ups don't have the damage reduction to compete in today's meta, so that's why Step-Ups, I don't recommend pulling for them. It's kind of garbanzo. Fujitora, I'm probably gonna keep at the bottom of A. I don't know, he literally has to win his treasure. And then, but there's so many things that knock people off their treasure, so he has no way to stay on his treasure. But he's got fat damage reduction. But he's got the damage reduction to keep up. But that's the thing, that's so sad now, is you need like 80% built-in damage reduction in order to compete nowadays, so that kind of sucks. Kawa, I'm gonna be honest, I love Kappa-chan, don't get me wrong, I love me some Kappa. I think I'm gonna put him at B tier for now. I know he's buggy, he may be at the bottom of A, I don't know. Because I still think he can do some things, but he's just missing... I know Soul will even fight. Shout out to my boy Soul. Go check out. He's got a Kappa video. There's a skill 2 is like bugged or something, so it doesn't work very well. It doesn't connect to the enemy, so it and that's how you stack your defense buff with him. You get 50% defense buff, but you got to land your skill 2 on a treasure, and if you don't do that, then you get no defense buff, and therefore it kind of just ruins him. So. Hey, I don't know. I'm maybe bottom of A. I might put him in B tier. We'll see where things lay out. I don't know if I quite want to put him even in A tier. So I'm actually going to put him down for now just because he is bugged. Blue Croco, you are old. You can still kind of whack people with your skill 2 or your skill... whatever skill's the, like, Sabo's one that shoots across. You can actually hit people if you side check them. They're not paying attention, and yeah, pretty much that's about it. But if anyone's actually paying attention to you, you're probably not going to be doing too much. But your other skill is a flat, like, 60% of their HP, their current HP damage, so... I don't know. He's just going to go down there. I'm not going to spend too much time on him. Blue Sabo, I think is... Well... Some of you guys might fight and say she's better than Hina. I don't think he's better than Hina. If you have a full boost to Hina, you would know. I think Hina's a lot more useful than him. He's got the invincible thing and the knockback, but I don't think his damage is, like, there. So, he's kind of lackluster to me. Caesar Clown... do I want to put him above Fuji? I don't know if I want to put him above Fuji. He's so useful with his melt hate. I think so, because he can still melt people. But Fuji can be tankier. Caesar, if Caesar had the damage reduction of a Bounty Fest, he would be, like, even higher tier. He would be way higher tier. He doesn't have the damage reduction. He doesn't have the anti-knockback. He doesn't have... just being a step-up is just what ruined him. If he was Bounty Fest level, I think he would be a monster and still remain a monster in today's, like, meta. Sadly. Enel, pretty good. Got fat damage reduction. Very more kind of, like, offensive. You kind of just rely on your skills, though. Ooh, would I put him above Caesar, though? I think more useful than Fuji. More useful than Fuji, probably, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, because you have when you're in your Mamoragan skill or whatever the thing, the little circle thing, you can sit there and you can stay in your thing. But Fuji can take, like, super negative damage, though. Enel needs to be in a skill to have that damage reduction, whereas Fuji doesn't. Oh, you could fight for either of those. If you want to put Fuji above Enel, I wouldn't be mad. Yeah, but Enel doesn't have any heals. Enel's usually pretty killable. I'm actually going to put him under the Fuji. You guys are going to be mauled at me, the Enel players. I'm sorry. But I think Fuji, when he's on his... well, no, because he's got anti-knockback. Just kidding, just kidding. Sorry. I'll give you that, Enel players. I'll give you that. Green Moria... you could skill 2. It used to still do kind of fat damage. Kids' basic attacks are useless. You literally have skill 2, that's it. You're staggerable in your skill 1. It's insanely... I don't know. They just decided to... They're like, hey, we're going to make him as like useless as possible without his skill 2. Big Mom... She has one thing that can go for her. She's literally right in the middle of these 3, I would say. She's much more useful than you think, because if you have those medals, you don't have to have like tags with her. If you have the medals like the Kinemon, Odin, or Green Katakuri medal, where you're above 70% HP, you get 5% damage reduction. If you run 3 of those medals and don't fight on your treasure, and you can build full damage, you have all that. You have like that over 100% damage reduction. It is amazing. It's amazing, and you'll be super tanky. It's fantastic. The issue is like people like Usopp kind of knock her down. Usopp will kind of demolish her, and the new law is going to demolish her. So kind of sucks from that, but yeah. Actually, yeah, no, I think I'd still say she's kind of better than Enel. Potentially, I don't know. As we're getting into red meta, she might be coming down. These 2 might be better than her. I think I'll put her in the middle. I think Enel could potentially be a little more useful. Enel's probably a little more useful than Mama. Rebecca. I'm not a big Rebecca fan. I don't think she's like, I don't care for her. Probably C tier. Like Tamasta made her work and actually like was repping her for a season. This green Croco is not very ideal. Probably C tier. Rebecca can probably tank. If you're a good Rebecca, your dodge is actually really good for perfect dodging, so you can run that. I'm gonna put this Croco actually down here. Yeah. Bedge, useful for boss battles. Can I even say that anymore? There's so many other people who are better and more useful for boss battles. He was the prime boss battler back in the day, but I don't think he's that great anymore. If you somehow can manage to get a melee range skill 1 off before they stagger you, you will one-tap them. But the issue is like that's a very niche circumstance, and it's kind of hard to do. So you can't really control that because it depends on what the enemy does. It really doesn't matter what you do. So you kind of affect it. I'd say... I mean, you have that poison. I don't know. That Croco's maybe a little bit better. No, I don't. I'd just put Bedge above that. Bedge can at least poke away from long range. Green Zoro? No. Probably better than those 2 for sure, though. Definitely better than those 2. Yeah, I say Green Zoro D tier. Bellamy, I love Bellamy. I love him. I love him, love him, love him. But I'm glad they added him in the game, but he's just shafted. It's whatever. Green Kid. Definitely... He's able to fight within this area. I played him. This is the green defender kid. This is not the brand new one. Keep that in mind. This is the older one. This kid, he's he just needs to be invincible during his skill 2. If he had that, it would be amazing. Or yeah. The skill 1's nothing great. He's very, like, he has damage increase on his treasure, not damage reduction, so that kind of F's him. Damage increase isn't that great because attackers are doing increased damage to you on your treasure. You have no damage reduction, so you're taking a lot of damage with nothing to protect you from. You don't even have great heals. You don't even have heals, so, like, yeah. You have nothing. They just, they conflicted themselves in building him. Hawkins, that's, like, the worst 3-star I've ever seen in my life, dear God. Bartolomeo can actually kind of work. I think he's kind of better than those, for sure. Actually, you could put him above here. You could put him right next to this guy. I think Bartolomeo probably a little more useful than a Blue Sabo. IMO. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Mihawk was still really good. The issue is we're right on the edge of that, like, becoming full-on red meta, because we have the Usopp, we have Law, we have the new kid, we got all these reds flowing in. So I don't particularly think he's going to be shining recently. He can still poke from afar, so I think that's what kind of holds him up here, and what, like, he can still be, like, do damage from afar, especially on a daytime Barati stage. That's like where you're gonna be shining. But yeah. I'm not so sure about that good. Kaya, yeah, F you, Kaya. I'm so sick of pulling her. It's amazing how much you can actually pull Kaya. It's actually insane. Urouge, as you're fighting Usopp's, Urouge is kind of... I think Urouge can potentially come back a little bit. He's not great. He's not going to be doing damage. Oh, would I put him above any of them, though? He's definitely above Kid. Definitely above Kid. Definitely better than that Kid. Is he better than Fuji, though? I've seen both of Fuji's, like, can't really fight back. Urouge can at least kind of fight back. Probably better than Big Mom. Is he better than Enel? Potentially better than Enel. Urouge is hard fall off. I don't know. He might be. These three are kind of way old and falling off. Urouge is actually over a year old now. Wow, that's actually insane. Kuma, I think a lot of people, especially... Well, with anti-heal becoming more of a thing, Kuma's going to fall off a little bit. But I think Kuma can be... If you have Godlike set and Zoan and stuff to deal with the Roger Odin, like, you can still tank and you can still, like, fat heal. But with more anti-healers coming out, it's going to be kind of more of a challenge. But if you have the fat set with the damage reduction set and Zoan tag and maybe New World tag as well, or Grand Line. Grand Line's nice. Grand Line if you're fighting Big Moms. But, yeah, he, like... he's fine. I don't know. He's not as great as he once was. I'm trying to figure out who the frick I'm putting in S, because I'm really not positive yet. Stampede Smoker. Actually, I think I do want to put him right here. He's like a one combo pony. He sucks in, stuns you, and then he just like shoots. But actually, no, not really. Meta can't really be stunned right now, so most people cannot be stunned. So I'm gonna throw him here. He's so slow. He's ungodly slow. This Law, I'm gonna be honest. Do I think he's better than anyone in here? I don't know. I don't think so. Your basic attacks are Garbanzo. Okay, let me put Smoker up here and then put the Law there. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. This Luffy, does anyone care about this Luffy? I don't care. I don't think he's that great. I don't know. I'll have people like Uncle Forgiven are gonna fight me on like putting him. I really don't care if he's here or if he's here. Just don't use him. He's not gonna get you wins. No matter where he's at, he's not gonna get you wins. It don't matter. Kata. Okay. This is an interesting topic. Oh god. Katakuri. You were the monster during Roger Odin meta. Well, not monster, but you were the go-to to protect yourself from Roger back in the day. Which was literally like 3 months ago, 4 months ago. But now that Usopp exists, now that the new Oni Raid Law exists, now that the new Luffy Oni exists, now that the new Captain Kid Oni exists, you're gonna get fat shafted, kid. You are fat shafted. Kata's gonna get demolished. Now, if they don't happen to have those units, there's like those 3 units that will demolish you. But if they don't have those on the enemy team, you can just be shining. That's the thing. So Kata can still be useful. It's just those units are going to kind of F you over. Yeah. So Kata, I think this is a fine place to put him. Urouge is kind of nice because you can kind of fight Kid. Because you can keep using your counter. Kid will keep proccing and ticking you and you'll get your counter back more and more. And you'll be getting your defense buff as well. So Urouge and Kid probably just knock back the shat out of each other, and it kind of is okay. So I think Urouge is like Kid is going to be becoming a meta. We'll get to him once I get to him. Yeah, so Kata, can I put them S tier? I don't know if I can put him S tier. I want to put him at the top here. I have always fought for Kata being better than Mihawk, and many of you will debate me on that. I think Kata's better than Mihawk. IMO. And Kata's probably still going to outperform the rest of these. Yeah. Kata's still going to outperform the rest of those. Arco, watching the other YouTubers tier lists, they rate this kid so low. If you have fought in my alliance, Raymar's Arco, you guys will know how cancer he is. He's a pain in the arse to just kill. He's so annoying because by the time you're almost about to kill him, oh, he shields and heals again. So, anti-heal is becoming a thing, but he does have a shield to protect him from anti-heal, and he can play around it. The shield is such a great mechanic, and it's so strong, and I absolutely love it. Arco is a fantastic unit. I'm even working on boostering him because I think he's going to be, like, amazing. He doesn't do a lot of damage, but he does a little damage for a long time, and he can hit you for 7 basic attacks before knocking you down. So it stacks up, trust me. Yeah, Arco, fantastic unit. I would recommend maxing him. You can still use him, especially as we enter back into red meta. Even with the anti-heal being a thing, your shield will protect you from being pulled or anti-healed by Luffy, and it'll protect you from Law as well. But Law can use his circle over top of your wall, I do believe, so keep that in mind. The only raid Law can use his skill 2 over top of it. I'm pretty positive. Blue Perona. I like her. I think she's good. She could be top of beast. She just needs more damage reduction. It's just the fact that she's a step up. If she had more damage reduction, she would be like even like better. You might be able to fight her for A tier. Well, no, she's not that good at being independent. The issue is you need an ally. If you don't have allies, you're probably gonna get bopped. So yeah, I actually want to put Kuma above her. Because Kuma, if you have the godlike tier, well, most people don't have a godlike tier. Perona's easier to make work than Kuma. That's the only reason I'm going to put her above Kuma. But Kuma, in general, if you have the 18% and the good medals and the good support, Kuma's 100% better. So if you're basically a veteran player, Kuma's going to be better. If you're a newer player and you have less resources to work with, Perona's going to be better and easier to make work. That's all I'm saying. Green Smoker, why do you exist? I am so sick of pulling that garbage. Sengoku? Okay, for a second, I thought Sengoku was kind of way, like, more Pog. But then I just went and got ran over by Odin. I was like, oh, okay then. Yeah, Sengoku, his skills... I mean, his skill 2 is great, like the cannonball with the heal and the defense buff. But also, I'm not sure if you want to be defense buffing your allies anymore, because Roger gets bonus damage against that. So it's kind of a trade-off. Once Roger phases completely out of the meta, Sengoku might become like a little bit better. I think he's still great. He's still a bounty rush or bounty fest level. Jesus, bounty fest level. Would I put him above Fuji? Fuji can't do much back though, but Fuji can be way tankier than him. That's a trade-off. These two are very close. You could fight for these two very much. Whichever one you want above, I'm not gonna fight you on that. If you want Fuji above Sengoku, fine. That's fine. That's fine. Wappo, yeah, we'll throw you down here. Just yeah, you're Wappo. Kinemon! I think definitely up there for one of the top defenders. Kinemon, very undervalued. No one summoned for him because it was so close to Annie that they came out. He was great for Roger Odin's. Honestly, you'll be able to run Grand Line and deal with these other red attackers as well. So it's fantastic. I was playing Captain Kid. Granted, mine's only level 85, but I had full defense. I had my skill 2 with my medals rotating around me. And he kept using his counter into my medals, and there was one time where he just straight up one-shot me, and I wasn't even on team boost. I'm pretty sure I was on my treasure as well, so I was like, what? So he did fat damage. The skill 2, or your counter, is actually amazing. Kinemon, most undervalued, underrated defender. Actually, would I put him above Kata, though? I think I'm still going to put Kata up here. I think I'm going to move these up here. I'm going to put Kata up here. Kata's still a really good... Maybe put Mihawk above here. I think Kinemon better than Mihawk. IMO. Mihawk, when you, like... Mihawk can, I guess, kind of spam skills. Okay, Mihawk or Kinemon, you could fight for that. These three are very close. I think with the meta we're going to be entering, I'm going to put Kinemon above this. Given the meta we're entering, because it's going to be red meta, these greens are going to be shafted. In general, if you rewind back 3 months, I would for sure put Kata and Mihawk above Kinemon. Well, not necessarily, actually. Kinemon was actually pretty good. Now, I think I'm still going to just put Kinemon above them. But Kata can stall, though. Depends who you're fighting, because Kata's got heals. Kinemon doesn't have heals. Oh, that's a hard one. Shoot, these two have heals, which make them sustainable. Okay, any of those three you can swap around. You can swap around. Don't put too much emphasis on this order. Don't put too much emphasis. I think that's hard. That's hard. I'm gonna put him right in the middle of them. I still think Kinemon better than Mihawk. I don't know, just because Mihawk seems easy to bully, in my opinion. Doji's nice for the heals. I almost have him level 100, but I'm pretty sure he can actually tank for quite a while. I'm pretty sure you can actually last it. Sorry, Blue Salvo, I'm gonna actually move you down, because I don't think I actually want you in C tier. Actually, well, hold on. Yeah. Oh, Doji, you don't have the damage reduction to survive, basically. I'm going to put Perona above you because that anti-attack thing on Perona is actually so useful. Even if it's a lot of Usopp's being run in the meta, you're still blue as well. Doji's green, we're running. Usopp's going to sit there and just poke you down, and you're going to do nothing because his poking will beats your 3% heal on your treasure. So, Ashura Doji does heal 3% of his HP every 3 to 5 seconds or something like that, and yeah. Magellan. This is someone I actually want to throw up top of here, maybe top of A. I have always found Magellan to be more useful than them. Magellan, if you have that godlike stat, I think Magellan is definitely better than those others in the tiers. Magellan has always been great because you have percentile HP. All these Rogers, these Odins. If you have Zoan New World, you don't necessarily need the New World, but if you have Zoan, it's fantastic. You can meltate these Rogers. I love it. You can just, you don't meltate them very fast, but you do meltate them. They will be kind of bamboozled a little bit. I've been playing Magellan. I can climb with him. He's fantastic. You have that 30% attack debuff as well on your Chloro Ball now, instead of 10% because he got buffed. And it's only 40% slow on the thing, but it's still fat slow anyway when you have your Venom Demon up. The only thing that sucks and most people don't play him is because he's slow. But I think Magellan definitely can compete. I can win a lot with Magellan. It's fantastic. I like him. I think he's great. But you're going to want the Zoan tag to make him work. If you don't have the Zoan tag, it's probably not going to work as well. So keep that in mind. Oh boy. Stanker Franker. Now here's where people are going to get highly debatable. I was playing this kid who he's got those heals. He's definitely above them. Do I want to put him in the SS tiers? I think he's going to be one of the SS tiers. Well, he's either... shoot. Oh, God. Oh, God. Dude, oh, God. This is going to be hard. This is going to be hard. Oh, my God. Stanky Frankie, I think I'll put him in the top of S for now because there are greens you can go to smash him. My Whitebeard, even though my Whitebeard is kind of garbo, can still smash him. But, and there's someone else. Who else do I have that can smash him? There's someone else that I have. It's another green unit. I can't remember who. But you can like definitely, Usopp doesn't do that much damage. Runners don't do that much damage to him because he's the anti-runner type of dude. But he's great. He has the anti-status. He has 80% reduction towards status effects, so that's amazing. Oh, Chopper is my other go-to. Chopper can one-tap him, but Chopper one-taps every defender, so that's not really a thing. Yeah, I think he's really good. If you don't have basically Chopper or Whitebeard, I think those are his main two counters. And Whitebeard usually has to have a stack before he can fight him as well. But those are his main two counters. I think, oh God, not really many people play Chopper or that. But actually, with Captain Kid being a thing as well, Captain Kid can kind of fight him, which is an issue. Because Kid's red and he's blue. This is blue defender. I'll leave him down here for now. We might move him up, but it's very unlikely. Red Shanks, you don't need to exist anymore. I'll put you, Red Shanks. Oh God, I might actually move you up. Yeah, we'll put Red Shanks. No. Yeah, Red Shanks somewhere around here. That doesn't matter too much. Don't play that. Just stop your trolling if you are. Green 3-star Garp just played this. He's a 3-star. He like literally just doesn't even have the trace to deal with it. Yeah, I don't know. You're a 3-star. This actually let me rearrange this order. I think I'm gonna change this too. He's literally kind of just has more trace than these 3-stars. So I literally can't put them below these. Rebecca, I will actually keep above. Actually, yeah. Garp, probably right there. Yeah, let me rearrange that order. Let me touch it up. Gaimon. I hate this kid. But believe it or not, you can just stall. You heal constantly. You can stall. I'm actually going to put him right here. Because to be honest, you're more useful than these kids down here. You're way more useful because you can tank. If you just he has the highest defense in the game. Maybe, I think. I don't know if he was beat by a kid or anything because they have the boost 3 stats now, so I'm not positive. But I think he still has the highest defense in the game. You just get knocked over. You're not going to do damage, but you can hold the treasure mostly. So, like, if you just go that max defense, max to max defense, and then full, like, HP, I want to see a level 100 Gaimon, like, full boost, too, in action. I really, really do. I think it'll be interesting to see that. Yeah, I want to see someone fully do that. One day. Blue Kiji, oh god, this kid is a mess. That's not existent anymore. No, your basic attacks suck. I'll put Gaimon above Blue Kiji for sure. I would rather use Gaimon than Blue Kiji. You'll probably win more, TBH. Yeah, Blue Kiji is whatever. The Corazon can be useful. This seems like a good spot for him. Dude, that invisibility on the map can actually be clutch, depending on the map. He's map specific. So like Sabaody maps and something like Wano, Nighttime Wano. Those would be good maps for him. You can't really defend that well against people. Like, Odin's just gonna smash you. Odin usually smashes a lot of people. You'll be safer against a lot of the main picks. Even like someone like Law, like the red Oni Law, Luffy. A lot of the new picks now, Chopper especially, will smash this kid. Yeah, a lot of the new characters coming out will just destroy them. Oh god, this Franky. Uncle Forgiven is so hell-bent on making this Franky be good or something. I don't think so. He says that long-range snipe is good. You can walk to the left of it and just dodge it. Is it really that good, Uncle? I don't have faith in your Franky, Uncle. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put it right there. Old Whitebeard. I was able to kind of make this work. He's probably better than these units. I would say he's better than that. Probably not better than Blue Sabo, though. Yeah, probably not better than Blue Sabo. No. I don't think so. Garp. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, not there. I think Garp has hard fallen off. And the dude just came out like 4 months ago. Literally like 4 months ago. And he's already hard falling off. Especially, we have 3 new red defenders. Honestly, I think I'm going to put Garp as like the worst of them right now. I'm going to get hard judged for it. I don't know. I might move Stanky. If Garp's down there, I think Stanky's a little bit better than Garp for sure. Yeah, I think Stanky Franky's a little bit better than Garp. I think so. IMO. Snitchbeard. Oh, God. Would I rather have a Garp or a Snitchbeard on my team? Blackbeard's literally going to stay above Garp. Not even, though. Would I put him... Oh... Dude, there's circumstances where these, like where Kata or Arco or Garp, are way better than Blackbeard. Blackbeard's hard falling off. But Blackbeard is an EX unit, so when you get team boost, you full heal your team. Your skill 2 still does pretty fat damage. But I guess with the recent... No, actually, I don't even know. Honestly, I might even put him down here. I'm not going to put him below Kata, definitely not. But I think I would put Arco above Blackbeard. I think if I could trust whether a Blackbeard or an Arco is going to defend, we are entering more of a red meta again, and then blues are going to be used. When we're straight up talking into defending a treasure, I think my Arco is going to be the best person to defend a treasure compared to a Blackbeard. Blackbeard will get demolished by Odin, gets run over, can get destroyed by Roger. See, here's the thing. Arco can fight Usopp. He can fight the new laws. He can fight the new stuff. He can fight the kid he kind of struggles with. But he can work with it. But like Blackbeard just isn't able to deal with the new units as well. I mean, he can. He most certainly can. But like, I don't think I've never rated Blackbeard this low on a tier list though. Oh god, oh my. I'm so you could switch, you can mess with that. I'll leave Blackbeard above just purely because of the team boost effect. I'll leave him above Arco for now just because of the team boost effect. But holy, I think Blackbeard's actually mad falling off. Okay, brand new kid, I think top. I'm almost gonna just say top defender. Potentially. When you get him level 100, you just build damage reduction. I don't think you need that much attack. You can build a little bit of attack, but try to go mostly defense. Go try to max out your defense, and then do HP, and then a little bit of attack. I think better than Franky, because you have percentile damage, you have percentile healing, you have fat knockbacks that, like, stall. Knockbacks are so undervalued because they stall the enemy team. that means they're not doing damage to you. That means they're not doing anything productive because they're being flown across the map. Apparently, there's a clip on Reddit of me hitting someone with Captain Kidd on Fishman Island from B flag all the way to D flag. So that's the middle levels, for those of you that aren't familiar. You have the top ones where you spawn, you have the middle levels, and then you have C flags down in the middle in the bunker. I hit them from across, over top of C flag, apparently. So you can stall people, and that's a very far way. I'm running worst generation with him, by the way, which makes people fly farther. Yeah, this kid, I went on a 9-game win streak with him like earlier today. Yeah, no, this kid demolishes. Homeboy. Definitely above Franky. This kid is just brain dead. He just press skill 2, win game. But the thing is, when he doesn't have skill 2, he's not the worst thing to deal with. He's definitely killable. I think this Luffy can be more killable than the kid. Depending, even though, but if he's full stacked, it depends on what units you have to work with. Like, yeah, these two you could definitely fight for who's better. We are entering more reds and anti-heals, so I think I'm going to put him I think I'm just going to put him lower, because this kid can literally demolish this Luffy because you're percentile damage, and you have Usopp's, you have the new law with anti-heal. Yeah, as reds are coming back, funny, poor blues just haven't even had a true chance to sign. It's just been, well, really, it's just been EXs or red meta. That's literally all OPBR's ever been. It's been EX meta or red meta. Yeah, so this, well, I think that's there. I think that's there. I'm honestly going to put Kid as number 1. Robin. Oh, now Robin, definitely not better than these two, but Robin, if you don't stack her, if you're a smart player and you don't hit her except with abilities that you know are going to do damage, you can easily outplay her. The thing is, most people just spam attack her and stack her defense buff up. If you just don't hit her, that's the counterplay to her. Just don't touch her until you have like skills and she doesn't use her little peacock mode where she's just like this or whatever the frick. Potentially gonna put Franky above just because, well, Franky can stay on his treasure. Franky can't get knocked off his treasure, and he does have heals as well. Robin, I don't know. Robin's just kind of brain dead and boring. Robin can be better. That's a hard one. And Franky is really good at fighting on his treasure alone. But Robin's also pretty obnoxious at fighting alone. I'll go based out Tamasta, how I've seen Tamasta's gameplay. I think Tamasta can... the Robins can be more cancer, because if you have the wrong units, she'll be more cancer to deal with, and you can't actually kill her. So, but you can still knock her off her flag. So, I'll put her there. I'll put her there. Last one, Nightmare Luffy. This dude's nothing special anymore. I'd say probably Doji's still more useful than him. I think, well, he's a little easier to use, Nightmare Luffy. You can still do pretty fat damage with him, to be honest. Yeah, I'll put him right here. I think I'll put him like that. I think I like that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah, okay, that's my tier list. I know I'm gonna get some hate for the like SS tiers. You guys don't hate me. I think I like this. I think these two red defenders are better than Garp. Garp is hard falling off. The thing is, here, let me explain this. Robin and Kid are still useful off of their treasure. Garp is literally kind of only useful on top of his treasure. If Garp's not on his treasure, he's really not hard to deal with, or kill, or fight, or anything. But Kid and Robin can kind of push forward. If you build actually attack with Robin, Tamasta's been doing that lately, she can actually like hurt, first of all, and second of all, she can just push you off and bully you, and it's actually kind of cancer. But yeah, so I think I'm actually surprised. I didn't really think I would actually end up putting Kid as rank 1, but wow. I think that Kid is actually rank 1. I know we just saw him, but I have him level 85 and I'm kind of destroying with him. So he's nice. He's fantastic. He's not really doing status effects, but he still shreds people. So he's basically a better version of Caesar Clown. Caesar Clown, you know how I said if he was a bounty fest? Yeah. They do the same thing pretty much, except Kid has a lot more tools to work with than Caesar. So yeah, that's my tier list. Season, what is it, 57? I think is what I'm naming it, season 57. But at this point, we're just ending 56 by the time this video goes out. But this will be your season 57 tier list. All right, you guys, that is my tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I kind of talked and ranted a little bit. It was actually a lot longer than I thought. I'm sorry, but I wanted to go in depth and give you guys explanations on what I think. Let me know what you guys think down below. Do you guys think I should have switched some people up? I want to know what you guys think. I'm not here to argue, though. You can just tell me what you think. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. I'm your boy Romanpuss, and I'm going to be taking off. But also, make sure you check me out on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, I think Friday, Saturday, streaming 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as well as Saturday, Sunday on YouTube, streaming 10 to 10:30 Eastern Standard Time AM. So it's either PM or AM. So that's all I have for you guys. But I'm your boy Romanpuss, and I'm going to be taking off. Yeah, holy peace, beautiful people.